You've been told that building wealth is about saving money, cutting expenses, and investing wisely. That's why you're still broke. The uncomfortable truth is that your first 5 years determine whether you'll ever escape financial mediocrity or stay trapped in the cycle that keeps 95% of people financially stuck forever. Here's what nobody tells you. Real wealth isn't built through addition in those critical early years. It's built through subtraction, through strategic disappearance from the identity and systems that keep you poor. I'm going to show you the identity shift framework that separates the wealthy from the perpetually stuck, and why this 5-year window is your only real shot at financial freedom. Your brain has a built-in mechanism designed to keep you exactly where you are financially. It's called identity homeostasis, and it's the reason why lottery winners go broke, why high earners stay paycheck to paycheck, and why your financial situation never seems to improve. No matter how much you learn about money, every time you try to build wealth, your current financial identity pulls you back like a rubber bandit. You start saving money, then suddenly, you need new clothes. You cut expenses. Then your car breaks down. You invest consistently for 3 months. Then you cash out for an emergency that somehow always appears right when you're making progress. This isn't bad luck or lack of willpower. Your neural pathways have been carved deep by years of financial patterns, and your brain interprets any deviation from your current financial identity as a threat to your survival. When you try to save money while maintaining the identity of someone who's always broke, your subconscious mind will sabotage your efforts every single time. I see this constantly with high earners who make 6 figures, but live paycheck to paycheck. They increase their income, but their spending increases proportionally. They get a raise. Then suddenly, they need a bigger apartment. They pay off debt, then immediately accumulate new debt. Their financial identity hasn't shifted. They've just scaled up their broke patterns. The subtraction principle is what changes everything. Before you can build wealth, you must eliminate the identity, habits, and environmental triggers that maintain your current financial state. You can't add wealthy behaviors on top of a poor person's identity and expect it to stick. Your brain's identity homeostasis mechanism operates through a 5-year cycle. This is why most people give up on financial goals after a few months, and why those who persist for 5 years experience a permanent shift. The neural pathways that maintain your current financial identity take approximately 5 years to fully rewire. When you consistently behave differently, this 5-year window is neurologically critical because it's the minimum time required for your brain to accept a new financial identity as your default state. Less than 5 years, and you'll always snap back to your old patterns. More than 5 years of the same financial behavior, and that identity becomes nearly impossible to change. Strategic disappearance means deliberately removing yourself from the people, places, and patterns that reinforce your current financial identity. It means disappearing from the friend group that normalizes being broke. It means eliminating the environmental triggers that cause you to spend money unconsciously. It means creating a vacuum where your old financial identity once was, so a new one can take its place. Most people try to build wealth while staying exactly who they are, in the same environment, with the same influences, using the same thought patterns that got them stuck in the first place. They wonder why nothing changes. The first 5 years aren't about accumulating money. They're about becoming someone completely different. The wealthy understand something that keeps everyone else trapped in the accumulation mindset. The first 5 years aren't about how much money you can save or invest. They're about building the 3 types of leverage that create wealth automatically: time leverage, skill leverage, and relationship leverage. Most people spend their 20s trading time for money, thinking they're building wealth. They work harder, save more, cut expenses, and wonder why they're still struggling 5 years later. Meanwhile, the wealthy spend those same 5 years building systems that generate money without their direct involvement. Time leverage is the foundation, and you can start building it before you have any money. This isn't about hiring assistants or buying expensive automation tools. It's about systematically identifying every recurring task in your life and finding ways to eliminate, automate, or delegate it. You buy back your hours using creativity, not cash. I started building time leverage by batching all my errands into 1 day per week. Instead of running out every time I needed something, I automated bill payments, meal planning, and even my morning routine. I eliminated decisions that didn't matter by wearing the same type of clothes every day. These small changes gave me back 15 hours per week that I could invest in skill development. Skill leverage is where most people get it backwards. They think they need to develop skills that pay more per hour, but wealthy people develop skills that scale infinitely. The difference between a skill that pays $100 per hour and a skill that generates $100 while you sleep is the difference between working forever and retiring early. The specific capabilities that compound wealth over decades are always related to creation, persuasion, or systems thinking. You want to develop skills in writing, speaking, selling, marketing, or building systems that solve problems for multiple people simultaneously. These skills don't just increase your income, they create assets that generate income independently. I spent my first 5 years learning direct response marketing, not because it paid well immediately, but because it taught me how to create systems that generate revenue 24/7. That skill has generated millions in passive income because it scales beyond my personal time investment. Relationship leverage is the most misunderstood form of wealth building. People think networking means schmoozing with rich people or asking for favors. Real relationship leverage means building your network when you have nothing to offer except genuine value and authentic connection. The relationships you build in your first 5 years become the foundation for every opportunity that follows. But you can't build these relationships from a position of neediness or desperation. You build them by becoming genuinely useful to people who are where you want to be. Start by identifying people who are 5 to 10 years ahead of where you want to be. Not billionaires who are completely out of reach. Offer to help them with projects, share valuable resources you discover, or simply engage thoughtfully with their work. The goal isn't immediate reciprocation. It's building authentic relationships that compound over time. The compound effect of early system building versus late wealth accumulation is staggering. Someone who spends their first 5 years building these leverage systems will out-earn someone who starts saving and investing at 35 by a factor of 10, even if the late starter has more initial capital. This is why starting at 25 versus 35 creates such a massive difference in lifetime wealth. It's not just the extra 10 years of compound interest, it's the exponential advantage of building leverage systems during the neuroplasticity window, when your brain can still rewire fundamental patterns. When you build leverage in your first 5 years, you're not just creating income streams, you're creating the identity of someone who builds systems that work without constant personal involvement. That identity shift is what makes the difference between someone who works for money their entire life and someone who has money work for them. Strategic disappearance is the foundation of permanent financial transformation. You cannot become wealthy while maintaining the environment, relationships, and thought patterns that created your current financial situation. The 5-year identity reset protocol is about systematically removing everything that reinforces your old financial identity. Environmental design starts with your physical space. Remove every trigger that causes unconscious spending. Unsubscribe from promotional emails. Delete shopping apps. Change your routes to avoid stores that tempt you. Your environment should make wealthy behaviors automatic and poor behaviors difficult. The new identity installation process requires you to decide exactly who you need to become financially. Then, start behaving as that person immediately. If wealthy people read financial statements every week, you start reading financial statements every week. If they track their net worth monthly, you track your net worth monthly. You don't wait until you have wealth to start acting wealthy. Behavioral automation removes willpower from the equation entirely. Set up systems that move money automatically before you can spend it. Automate investments, savings, and bill payments. Create decision trees for common financial choices so you don't have to rely on motivation or discipline in the moment. The vacuum principle is crucial for lasting change. When you remove old financial habits, you must immediately replace them with new ones. All the old patterns will return. If you stop buying coffee every morning, you need a new morning routine. If you stop going out to expensive restaurants, you need new social activities. Nature abhors a vacuum, and so does your identity. Track your identity shift progress, not just your money. Keep a journal of wealthy behaviors you've adopted, old patterns you've eliminated, and environmental changes you've made. Identity transformation is invisible at first, but tracking it makes the progress real and measurable. Most people skip this identity work because it's uncomfortable and invisible. They want to jump straight to investing and saving strategies. That's why they stay stuck forever, cycling through financial advice without ever experiencing permanent change. The 5-year window closes whether you use it or not. Your brain's neuroplasticity decreases significantly after your late 20s, making identity shifts exponentially harder. You can either spend the next 5 years strategically transforming into someone who builds wealth automatically, or spend the rest of your life struggling with the same financial patterns that have kept you stuck. Subscribe for the complete system that works with human psychology, not against it.